Hey, and welcome back for another installment of Actionable Insights. We're pulling great ideas from leading business books and distilling them down for you in 3 minutes or less. This week, we're talking about Built to Sell, written by John Warrillow. Now, the book suggests that this is for people that are interested in selling their businesses, or is it? In the introduction to this book, Bo Burlingham says that smart business people believe that you should build a company to be sold even if you have no intention of cashing out or stepping back anytime soon. I'll tell you, as a business owner, do yourself a favor and read this regardless of what you're thinking about as an exit strategy. It will help you out. So what are we talking about? 3 ideas that we want to focus on from this book. The first is don't generalize. The very first lesson that we dive into in Built to Sell is pick something specific, something that you do very, very well, and own that. Take that and don't try to do everything for everyone. 3 reasons why. Number 1, if you're playing with the big boys, which you are when you're a generalist, you're going to get outgunned. They've got the resources to just annihilate you. They can undercut you by price if they want to. Secondly, you will need staff and you will need resources to fulfill all the requests that you have from clients. If you're a generalist, that means that you're hiring a bunch of different people that are doing a bunch of different things. Go specialized, hire specialists, the quality of your work will improve and it'll give you a laser focus. And finally, the third reason you don't want to generalize is that you're going to get beat out by the little guy who is specializing. You do not want to generalize, you want to pick something specific and go after it. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is to define it. Own this thing that you're specializing. Develop a process for it. In the book, Built to Sell, there's a character named Alex Stapleton who's the sort of the protagonist of the story. He has a design agency and they go down to the point of designing logos. That's how specific they go. But then Alex defines a 5-step process around how they build a logo for the customer. He articulates it and writes it down in excruciating detail. This makes it easier for you to train new people on how to do it. And if you ever do want to sell, it shows that you don't need to be around to be the brains of the operation. When you develop a process, something else happens too. It puts you in control. You're now telling clients, this is how we do this, rather than having dictated to you by clients the way that you need to go ahead with things. And finally, when you develop a system, you're developing a product. And you could sell that product on totally different payment terms than you would normally. Cash is king in a small business. You want to make sure that you're able to bill up front, and a process is the best way to do it. Define it and own it. And finally, stay strong. The whole idea in here is that if given the choice between a custom solution or your standardized offering, a client, of course, is always going to want the customized solution, in theory. But as you get better and better and better at these specialized solutions, you need to make sure that they will understand that this is a benefit for them to follow your intelligent process. Clients will test you every day. You'll have people come to you with offers to give you money in exchange for services that are just a little bit of a deviation, maybe a big deviation from that standardized offering. You got to stay strong. You got to focus on the stuff that you're good at. Say no to projects. It's tough to do as a small business owner, but for every project you say no to, another one will fill it that is in your sweet spot, and it'll grow your reputation and your brand. Until next time, I'm Chris Taylor. These are Actionable Insights, and we've been talking about Built to Sell. Hope you enjoyed it.